Hello there, and welcome back to my workshop. This is show number 2 of my new project. I'm making another wall shelf for Joaneen's workshop. And here's the first one I made several years ago. You can see it here. It's got these cleats up here that suspend it from a rail that runs the length of her shop. And she can relocate this shelf anywhere in her shop as she needs to. Now, the new shelf I'm making is going to be identical to this, but it's going to be a little bit wider. Let me show you the shelf, the board here. This is 3.5 inches wide, and this is 2.5 inches wide. And also, you'll notice that the shelf spacing is graduated, and that just gives her more storage options. So I've got a dado to do here and a rabbit to do here, so you can see that. Everything else has been done, cut the length and width. So let's get started. All right, I've got our first corner joined. You can see it here. And I'm using these clamping squares. You can see them here. Very useful. They hold your boards at a perfect 90-degree angle. So for picture frames and boxes and all sorts of things like that, they're really useful. Now I've got this one already in place, and this board and its mating board are ready to go. And let's just glue this up here. Just a dab here. Get those corners. I like to apply the glue on both surfaces. Okay, here we go. Okay, goes together like that. Okay, now we have this corner and this corner glued and nailed, and we're going to do these two corners here. Now normally I would orient this vertically so I could direct my hammering forces downward onto the floor, but it's been giving me some trouble here. We're going to try it this way. We'll see how it goes. So I'm going to gently pull this apart, apply the glue, and hammer it together. Okay, let's hope this cooperates. Got these tacks started. That helps. Okay, we're back. Let me tell you where we are here. I skipped ahead and joined the other corner off camera. So all four sides are together. And what we're going to do now is put in our shelves. Another stressful glue up, folks. All right, our shelves are nailed in place. Whole lot of nailing going on there, I know, and there's more to come. Next up is attaching these back slats that go along the back of the shelves. And they're going to provide not only backing for the shelves, but also structural support. So let's glue it up here. A little bit of glue. Don't want to go crazy with the glue. Ready? Mm-hmm. Okay, that I think is going to be just fine. Let's have a look here.
Oh, nice.
And I'll clean up the glue squeeze out and so forth. But there we are. So the shelf is assembled. I went ahead and nailed on this wider top board here and also attached the cleats that the shelf is going to hang from. So what I'm going to do now is apply a finish. Okay. And the wall shelf is finished. I applied a coat of wipe on poly. It gives it some nice color and brings out the grain of the wood. Now, one thing I want to mention is the spacing of the shelves. Drawer spacing or shelf spacing is a very interesting subject. You can make the spacing all the same, or you can vary it like I've done here. And there's 4 methods for varying the spacing that I know of. There's the arithmetic progression, there's the geometric progression, the Hambridge progression, and also something called the Fibonacci series. Believe me, you don't want to be sitting next to me at a dinner party as I go on and on about the spacing in my drawers. I went with a very simple arithmetic progression here. It's my favorite. I also used the same spacing when I did the spacing for my chest of drawers and also my shaker wall shelf. Something you might want to explore with your own woodworking projects. So anyway, let's take this on over to Joaneen's workshop. And here we are in Joaneen's workshop. Here's the first shelf I made for her about a dozen years ago. And here's the new shelf, both hanging from the rail, as I mentioned before. So how's this working out for you?
It's fantastic. I'm really excited for the big space on the bottom, so I'll be able to store a lot of things. Thanks for making it.
It was a fun project. Well, that completes the project. On to the next one. Thanks for stopping by, and see you next time.
Wasn't that great?